guys, welcome back. It's Josh with the Financial Advisor Car Guy. This week, as you can see, both the hoods are popped on the R8 and on the Mustang, and I've got something that I just got in the mail. I took advantage of Black Friday and I ordered myself two battery tenders, one for each car. Now this has been an ongoing problem with the Mustang. I've had this car, I want to say 12 years now, maybe going on 13. And it's only been running the last 6-ish years. Went through about a 7-year restoration where it sat a majority of the time. The long and short of it is I've bought several batteries for this car, and it sucks because I'll drive it a couple times over the year and then park it all winter long, and it gets pretty cold here in Central Oregon. And so just the harsh weather, even though my garage is fairly climate controlled, I think it just takes a beating. That, and I've only bought cheap batteries for it. And so I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of buying a new battery every year or every two. So I decided that a battery tender is going to be the fix. On the R8, last year, I didn't drive it through the winter. As soon as they start putting cinders down on the road, for snow and slip protection and all that, basically the car just sits underneath the Mustang all winter long and neither one of them moves. So I would come out into the garage once every maybe 2 weeks, start it up, let it idle for a while. That's not incredibly great for the car, but it's also not good for the battery. So same story. I'm on a couple of different forums, R8 forums, and that's the recommendation, right? Is to use a battery tender when the car is gonna sit for a prolonged period of time. So I essentially don't plan to drive either one of these cars a whole heck of a lot. I can still drive the R8, it is all-wheel drive, it's got heated seats, it's perfect for year-round use, but if there are cinders on the ground, I'm not gonna drive it. I don't wanna risk rock chips or a cracked windshield or any of those things. So it essentially parks unless the weather is nice for a prolonged period of time. We have snow coming like as soon as tomorrow, so the likelihood is neither one of these are gonna get driven. So tonight's the perfect night to set these up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you they're exactly the same. One's black and one's gray. I don't know which is which. But I'm gonna open the box, we're gonna talk about what's inside, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install these on both cars. So let's get to it. I'm gonna set one down over here. And we're gonna open the box. This just happens to be the black one. Now, I'm gonna start by telling you the price. This thing was like $16. It was a Black Friday special, and I'm gonna post right here a picture of it. You can see that it's still only 18 something, and it is currently on sale. I think it's normally $30 or $31, you can see. And I went to Walmart, I went to a couple auto parts stores, and basically the bare bones minimum disposable, maybe you'd say, battery tenders start around 25 to 30 bucks. So my best guess is this is one of those, but getting it for $16, I got two of them for like $31. It was pretty stinking cheap. And so I couldn't pass that up. I figured the two of these together is about the same price as an entry-level one at Walmart. And so if I can get 1 or 2 years out of these things, awesome. But they looked very complete. I mean, as far as the Amazon ad goes, basically, Moto Power, yay. So it essentially has a power cord on one end, as you can see, right? And then it's pretty long cord, I don't know how long it is, probably 12 or 15 feet, with a connector on the end. Now, the other end of this, we've got two options. We have the alligator clips, which I'm actually kind of leaning towards for the Mustang. I don't know, maybe you guys talk me out of that. I think that's how I'm gonna start and see how it goes. Mostly because I don't wanna deal with wiring this in permanently. I don't love how it looks under the hood. But this one it's got a fuse built in, and then it's got a positive and a negative terminal connector that would mount to the terminals. And then of course it comes with a little instructional user guide, okay, yay. But when it comes to the R8, I am gonna use the fuse and I'm gonna use the permanent mounting apparatus. Now, when I bought the car, it already had one of these harnesses wired in prematurely. It came with the wires in there, but no trickle charger. So I was hopeful to find one that would be universal enough that maybe this would just plug right into the harness. I'm gonna walk over and check it out. Yeah, no such luck. No such luck. It definitely is a different connector. And so I am gonna go ahead and just remove that one and use this. And really the reason I'm gonna use this and not even consider the alligator clips is because I need to remove that other one anyway. So I'm already gonna have the nuts off the terminals. I'm just gonna slip this one on, that one off, done deal. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna show you pictures of it afterwards. All right, guys, what seemed like 2 seconds to you was maybe 10 minutes for me. It was very quick to install these things, and that included removing the old one out of the R8. So let's start with the Mustang. I'm gonna walk you over here and we'll take a look. Again, I'm using the alligator clips, and as you can see, right, the red clicks to the positive, the black clicks to the negative, and that's it. That's all the wiring this one took. I did run the wire out underneath through the grill. You can sort of see that here. And then right now it's just plugged into the wall here. That's not how I'm gonna do it permanently, but for now that's what it is. Here's what the box looks like though. Now you're gonna see that green light. That just means that it has power. Now you're gonna see the red light next to it. That means it's getting charged. If we go a little further over, so here this light will turn green. I'm trying to remember what it said. I think this far light over here will turn green when the battery is fully charged. I think, let me see. Oh, I see. This third one pulses if the battery is reading less than 8 volts. So that's just kind of a warning light. And then up at the very top, you're gonna see this exclamation point with a little dot next to that. That one says that that's reverse polarity. So if I am colorblind and I put the black on the red and the red on the black, or whatever the case may be, it'll tell me. And so it dumbs it down, makes it really simple. Pretty great. Then if we go to the R8, let's do that. Let's walk over here. It's a little bit dark in here, but I think you can see, right? We've got the positive and the negative. Here's the cord coming out. And then here's the box. The box is not gonna get plugged in until I move the car. It normally sits underneath this one, and where I have it parked in the garage, I can't reach the receptacle over here on the wall. So I haven't plugged that one in and tried it yet, but it is wired and done. It did take a couple of minutes. I thought I was gonna have to remove all this liner. Fortunately, I didn't have to do that. I was able to reach both terminal posts. And really what I didn't do was remove the actual terminal. These cars are really finicky if they lose power. So I was doing my best, and I'm probably gonna get some remarks about how dangerous it is to play with electricity and whatnot. But basically I did it very, very carefully. I didn't, touch power and negative at the same time and all the things, whatever, right? But I didn't remove the terminal post completely, from the post completely. I exposed the little nut or the bolt. I took the nut off, put the bolt, let me show you. So if I can get down in here, I don't know if you're gonna see it, it's pretty dark. But you can see right here that there's a nut, a nut on a post. So I removed the nut. I didn't have to remove the entire piece from the post on the battery, and same on the other side. So again, I don't know if you guys can see those. It's kind of dark, but I didn't electrocute myself. I'm fine. It's totally fine. All is good. But I thought I was going to have to remove the liner, and I didn't have to because it was accessible, which is great. But with as easy as this thing went together, I may actually do the same on the Mustang, get rid of the alligator clips and put the permanent wiring in. Probably not going to do that tonight, but yeah, I might do that eventually. Now, I was going to show you one more thing. This is my battery charger. I use this. I've got 2 batteries right here on the floor. Those are out of my camp trailer every winter or fall when we're done camping for the year. I remove them, I bring them into the garage, and I throw them on this thing once every month or so. And as you can see, all the lights are green on there. Basically, that just means the batteries are good, they're fully charged, and they're ready to go. Occasionally, if I hit start, let's see, it's actually hooked up. So if I hit start, you see that yellow light kind of comes on, it says charging. Now, I would be shocked if in the next 10 seconds that doesn't turn off because it is done charging. But conceptually, it's just so much work to remove the batteries out of these cars every winter, especially if I want to jump in and drive. So I think these tenders are the way to go. This is my first experience. And again, for $32 for the pair, I don't think I could have gone wrong. Like, it's a pretty sweet deal. And so I guess my ask of you guys is, do you have battery tenders that you love? What brands? Do you guys use these all the time? Is it something that you don't need? Everybody's circumstance is different. If you've got a car that you don't drive all the time, honestly, I think it's the way to go. I wish I'd done this years ago because like I said, I've gone through so many batteries that a $16 battery tender, it would have paid for itself probably 10 times over by now. So maybe more than that. So anyway, let me know in the comments, but like, subscribe, comment down below, anything you've got questions about. We're gonna do more episodes here on the Mustang. In fact, the moment I wrap this video up, I'm probably gonna film next week's about something on the car. So you'll stay tuned for that. And man, that's all I got for you guys this week. So hit that notification bell, watch for upcoming topics, and we're gonna have a good time. So thanks so much for watching. May every investment you make be a good one. Till next time.